Shaquille O'Neal settles class action lawsuit over FTX promotion. Shaquille O'Neal, the legendary NBA icon and prominent media personality, has reached a significant settlement in the class action lawsuit that accused him and other celebrities of promoting the now-defunct cryptocurrency exchange FTX. An announcement that marks a pivotal moment in the ongoing legal fallout from FTX's dramatic collapse in the broader scrutiny of celebrity endorsements in the volatile crypto market. The agreement, which remains confidential in terms of the financial details at this stage, was disclosed in a filing with the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida. The specific amount of the settlement is expected to be made public when the plaintiffs formally request preliminary approval of the settlement from the court, a standard procedure in class action cases. O'Neal was among a roster of high-profile figures including athletes, actors, and other influencers who participated in marketing campaigns for FTX prior to its stunning implosion in November 2022. Investors in the class action suit alleged that these endorsements played a crucial role in encouraging individuals to invest in or use the FTX platform, leading to substantial financial losses when the exchange filed for bankruptcy, freezing billions of dollars in customer assets. The lawsuit against O'Neal and other endorsers is separate from the extensive bankruptcy proceedings of FTX itself, where an estimated $9.2 billion in assets are reportedly available for distribution to creditors and former customers. The investors in the class action suit against the endorsers are seeking a far larger sum, potentially exceeding $21 billion in damages, reflecting the full extent of their alleged losses. This complex web of litigation, which includes numerous lawsuits against FTX insiders, outside advisors, and the celebrity promoters, has been consolidated into multi-district litigation, MDL, in Florida to streamline the legal process. O'Neal's involvement with FTX was highly visible. He appeared in commercials and promotional materials, at one point identifying himself as a paid spokesperson and encouraging his vast fanbase to sign up for the exchange. This advocacy came under intense criticism following FTX's collapse, with many questioning the due diligence performed by celebrities before promoting potentially risky financial ventures. The legal process of serving O'Neal with the initial complaint proved notably challenging. Plaintiffs' lawyers reported multiple failed attempts to deliver the documents, with one process server even claiming O'Neal appeared to be actively avoiding service. The situation garnered significant media attention before O'Neal was finally served at an NBA playoff game in Miami in April 2023, more than 4 months after the lawsuit was filed. This settlement in the FTX case follows another recent legal resolution for O'Neal concerning his involvement in the Solana-based non-fungible token, NFT, project known as Astrals. In that separate class action lawsuit, investors claimed that the Astrals NFTs constituted unregistered securities and that representations made about the project were misleading. A Florida court recently approved an $11 million settlement in the Astrals case. While settling these lawsuits, O'Neal has not publicly admitted wrongdoing in either the FTX or the Astrals matter. Nevertheless, these settlements underscore the increasing legal pressure being placed on celebrities and public figures who leverage their platforms to promote various cryptocurrency-related projects during the market's peak in 2021 and early 2022. As the cryptocurrency market has experienced significant volatility and numerous high-profile failures like FTX, regulatory bodies and disgruntled investors have increasingly turned their attention to the role of promoters in attracting retail investors to these often speculative assets. The legal actions against celebrity endorsers highlight the potential liability faced by those who use their influence to promote financial products, particularly those that are not well understood by the general public or which may be deemed unregistered securities by regulators. The FTX case in particular has become a focal point due to the sheer scale of the collapse and the widespread impact on investors globally. The consolidation of the various lawsuits into an MDL is intended to manage the large number of similar cases efficiently, allowing for coordinated discovery and pretrial proceedings. The settlement reached by O'Neal resolves his specific liability within the larger class action framework targeting the endorsers. The process for finalizing the settlement will involve the plaintiff's legal team formally submitting the agreement to the court for preliminary approval. If preliminary approval is granted, notice of the proposed settlement will be provided to the class members, the affected investors, who will then have an opportunity to object to the settlement or opt out of the class. Following this period, a final approval hearing will be held, where the court will determine whether the settlement is fair, reasonable, and adequate for the class as a whole. The terms of the settlement, once disclosed and approved, could potentially set a precedent for how other similar cases against celebrity endorsers of failed crypto projects are resolved. The pursuit of damages from promoters is based on the legal theory that their endorsements were material factors in investors' decisions, and that these promoters either failed to disclose their compensation, made misleading statements, or promoted products that were in fact unregistered securities. The Astrals NFT settlement, dealing with claims related to NFTs being unregistered securities, further illustrates the evolving legal landscape surrounding digital assets and the responsibilities of those who promote them. The $11 million settlement in that case provides some indication of the potential financial exposure faced by celebrity promoters in this space. As the legal actions stemming from the 2022 crypto downturn continue to unfold, the settlement involving a figure as prominent as Shaquille O'Neal sends a clear message about the potential legal consequences of celebrity endorsements in the cryptocurrency industry. It emphasizes the need for rigorous due diligence by both the celebrities and the platforms they promote, as regulatory scrutiny intensifies and investors seek to recover their losses through litigation. The confidential nature of the current settlement terms means the exact financial impact on ONeal remains unknown for now, but its eventual disclosure will be a key detail in understanding the resolution of this high-profile aspect of the FTX fallout. The focus now shifts to the court approval process and the potential impact this settlement may have on the remaining defendants in the multi-district litigation against FTX promoters.